If you just want to give me a little comment to let me know you're here, ready to go. I'm going to get started in a minute and just show you around our St Teresa House property. My name's Abby. Let me know your name down there if you like. I just got to hope I don't drop the iPad because I've taken it out of the case. Okay, I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes just for everyone to kind of join in before I get going. Hello. So if you can see, I'm just going to show you, I'm just in our reception area of St Teresa. So this is the outside and the reception's just in there, and I'm in one of these little study booths at the moment. And then you can see the TV's on. We have a little swap shop in the corner at the moment. So I'm going to get going. So I'm going to show you a standard and a premium studio today. So as you can see, I'm going to take you over to this corner. You can see this is just down Ebrington Street, which is one of our properties. Kind of looks, it's just like a little town street really, just outside. We come into reception here with like a sliding door, and then we've got, this is just the reception, it's not quite open yet. And then we've got obviously our common area, these are the little booths I was just sat in. We have a pool table just here. I'll bring you back to this at the end, but we'll go up to the rooms first. So out here we've got post boxes. So if you have any letters, not big parcels, they come to reception, but any letters will come here. Put in these post boxes by the postman for you. And there is a lift. The lift actually is a bit of a strange one. So we have 4 floors, and the lift only goes up to 3, and you have to take the stairs for the last little bit. But we're actually going to take the stairs today, just so I don't lose the connection. It's not too far. I'm only going to the 2nd floor, so you can see how far that is. So that's the 1st floor, just there. We're going to keep going up. Okay, so this here is 2nd floor. And we're going to start off in our standard studio. So we only actually have standard studios and premium studios left. So this is our standard. Now these rooms are occupied at the moment, so please note that they're not completely empty. Hello. This resident's not in at the moment. So they are very kind to let us show their room today, so please be nice. As you can see, so they've made it home. They've got a little hoover. This is their kitchen area. Give you an idea there. So each of the studios, obviously, they do have their own little kitchen area. They have a fridge freezer just down here, to give you an idea. Which will knock all their things over. And they've got a microwave oven, obviously hob, the extractor. And there's, as you can see, if I kind of show you further back, there's quite a lot of storage there as well for their kitchen area. And they have this little breakfast bar here with a stool, which obviously you can sit either side of. And I don't know if you can see, but it's very like shiny. It's almost glittery, the surfaces. They're lovely. Then we have a nice big desk area that kind of sits at the bottom of their bed. You see a nice desk chair. These are actually chairs. These are really comfortable to sit on. Nice big chair. There's also a little bit of hidden storage in these rooms. If you can quite see there under the desk, and kind of hide some stuff in there, like a big suitcase or something. It's quite useful. And then we have big shelves that go on the bed. The only thing we say about these shelves, I don't put anything too heavy on them, so they are lists for little storage things. As you can see, this student doesn't have loads of stuff on them either side. Good old board games, a few little things. There's a nice plug socket above the bed, but also a shelf, so obviously safety first and all that. Don't plug your phone in, put it under your pillow. And then we have a nice double-sized bed mattress. They've obviously just stripped their mattress today for us, so we can show you that. And as you can see, there's also drawers underneath the bed. So I won't open them just to give the students some privacy. Yes, it is a very tidy room, I agree. I think maybe because we gave them some forewarning. And as you can see, they do have a window there, but they have got their blind down at the moment. I don't really want to climb on their things and open the blind, but you can obviously see that's a window there. They've bought this little, this is theirs, but I think it's a very good idea. They put a little extra little storage thing in there. And then we have the wardrobes. As you can see, they are mirrors, the wardrobes. So there's a nice big mirror space in there as well. So you can see yourself. Hello. Quite good if you're getting ready and you need a nice big mirror. We all love that, don't we? And as you can see, there's also drawers underneath that as well. So again, more drawers in there. And I'll give you an idea of the wardrobes. Oh, actually, it's quite empty. Oh, they've put their bedding in there. So you can see kind of, it's quite it's enough to hang your things up. And there's still a little bit of a gap as well. So they are quite deep. And then there's also storage above. I don't know if you can see that. So these are sort of like open up bits. Don't want to do it too much and not give them any privacy, but you get the gist, like so. Obviously, safety first, fire blanket. There's also a heater down here too. And then I'll just show you their ensuite. So the ensuite is this door here. So this is obviously their main front door, and the door just next to it takes you into their ensuite. So as you can see, we've got toilet. There's also a heated towel rail, so you can turn the towel rail on and off as you need to, which is really good. Saves that kind of dusty sort of damp smell you get when you've got wet towels hanging around. It's always good. Obviously another mirror here, it's me again. And a little sink. They've obviously done something to clean in there. And then they've got their shower cubicle, so you can see the shower there. It's actually a very, it's a very tidy room. It's a very tidy bathroom as well, one of the tidiest I've seen in a while. Very nice. So yeah, that's their shower cubicle too. And this door sort of concertines like so. All right. And that's the room, really. That's everything here. Is there anyone, if you want to comment, if there's anything specific else I wanted to show you whilst we're in this standard studio, please do that now before I leave. Obviously, it's a good opportunity now with the students not here. A little bit more uncomfortable if they would be, but I think actually we've been quite lucky. Yes, as you said, Sunny, please do let us know if there's anything you want us to know. We can have a look for you. No? Okay, I'll go on to the room. They are quite similar, as you'll see. To be honest with you, this is a standard studio. We're going to look at now the premium studio, and it really just comes down to size. So they are slightly bigger. You'll see for yourself. So we'll go there now. Just have these laptops. And the one we're going to is actually just across the hall. So make sure that door's locked. See if the students in. Don't think they are either. I'm going to go into this room. No, they're not in either. So turn this on. So as you can see, so I don't know if you can kind of see straight away, but if I'm stood back at the door here, you can see this is a larger room. So as I said, this is a premium studio, so it is larger in comparison to the other room. So obviously it's a little bit more, they have a lot more storage. Nice little shoe collection going on here though, by the door. Quite a fan. And as you can see, so if I go back to looking at the door, so you see they've got a big shoe collection there. Quite impressive. Lots of Crocs though. I don't know if I pointed this out in the last room, but there is a little intercom system too. So if someone knows your flat number outside, they can type in your number and you can hear them. Unfortunately, due to safety, you can't let them in from there, but you can at least see who it is and you can go down to let them in. So the difference here really is we have this big, so I think my signal's not great, but we have this big cupboard here. So this gives you some little shelves on the side that you can use for anything. As you can see, they've used it for some kitchen things, and then also big cupboards next to it. So obviously they've got all of those nice little storage solutions here. Look, we love a good storage solution. And you can see they've used that to store everything. And this is something that we didn't have in the other room, and that's where you get that extra space really. But I must say we don't have many premium studios left. They are very much first come, first served. And then kitchen area here, very much like the last one. So again, hob, extractor, microwave oven, They've actually provided the drying rack themselves, but you see the sink, and then they'll have their fridge freezer in the same place. So there's a little freezer compartment and the fridge items underneath. Just a little 2-ring hob, very practical, and again, storage underneath. The only thing here, this storage cupboard is actually the hot water heaters, so you can't really store anything in there, just as a pre-warning. And so it's just something to be mindful of. But there is the breakfast bar there as well, like we had in the other room. They've got a selection, actually a very nice looking coffee machine, a nice toaster that they've got there. And then you can see they've kind of made this room very much their own, and I don't want to get in the way. So we have the desk like the other one. So it's a nice long desk at the end of the bed. They've set that up very nice. Lots of nice plants actually. A beautiful globe up on display as well. So you can see they've got a very aesthetically pleasing shelving units. And this one's even better. They've got a nice little selection of perfumes. So very nice. And then obviously they've got their bed. Again, it's a double bed. Obviously they've got their dryer here at the moment. So it's slightly in the way of my camera, but you'll see, you know, obviously you do make it their own. And again, we've got the underbed storage as well. You can't quite see it there by their cover, but we do have that there as well. And then they've actually installed their own for extra storage. I'm guessing because they have a lot of coats by the looks of it, but they've brought in a additional rail as well just to put their coats on. And by the look of it, they have a little Hoover thing that goes around, which is amazing. So a little bit jealous of that. Obviously, we do have, don't really point out the floor, but it is kind of a wooden sort of lino sort of floor. So it's, you know, easily with a mop or a Hoover, it's perfectly good. Obviously, they've gone for the Hoover option. And again, here we've got the wardrobes like before, storage underneath, storage above. And we've got a heater just here. And then we've got, again, a bathroom. So we've got, oh, again, they love their storage solutions here, don't they? Got one hanging from the back of the door, very practical use of the space. And then again, so it's just slightly, you'll see it's just slightly turned on itself here. So before we had the toilet here and then the shower rail here, the towel rail, sorry, here. We've actually got the toilet that way, the towel rail this way. Just a little bit, again, probably just a little bit more room in this ensuite. And then we've got the sink, the mirror above as before, and then a shower cubicle as before, exactly the same. I think they've actually possibly installed their own shower head on this one though, because it's a much bigger shower head than the one in the other room. And again, they've got one of these little sticky things on the wall that allows them to store their things whilst in the shower. And that's everything really. So that's this room. Again, like before, if you have anything you want me to specifically show you in these rooms, please comment, and I can show you before I leave, obviously. Great opportunity because the student's not here at the moment, so as much as we don't want to snoop, if there's anything at all that you want me to show you, then I can. Just give me a quick comment. Obviously here you can see that they've opened their window a bit more too, get some of that light in. Right, okay, well no one's commented, so I'm going to head down to our communal areas. I can give you a quick share around those, and then if you have any questions in the meantime, please put them in the comments bar and I can answer them at the end. Not to drop the iPad on my way. Turn off the lights. Okay, and as you can see, obviously this is the second floor, so we're just actually at the start of the second floor. This is the door I came through, and this goes right to the end, and then down that end we actually have a fire exit stairwell. The main stairwell for everyday use is just this way. The other one's not for everyday use, unless you're moving between floors, in which case you can use it, but the door at the bottom is alarmed. It's a old building that was converted, so we have these beautiful sort of round windows in the corridors. Collection box. Helpful Abby, the housekeeper. So here we are back in the common room again. So as you can see, Abby's just cleaning at the moment. Just give you a view of this again. So as I said, this is the common room. Obviously, welcome to use it. Just going to show you over here. So it's obviously TV, remote controls just there, so you're welcome to come down and tell anything you want. The TV is also connected to the internet, so you can watch Netflix, log into Disney, Netflix, whatever you want to watch really. A lot of the students do that normally in the evenings. At the moment we're doing like a charity swap shop thing, so we have a little swap shop, people can drop off clothes, swap it for something else. In here we have a study room. So it's just a little room which you can use to meet up with your friends, have a little study session. It's just a quiet little room, which actually, when you shut the door, it does actually knock out quite a lot of the room in the common room itself. And it has its own little air conditioning unit in there as well. And then just through here we have our laundry. So you can see the laundry here. And like the others, it does use circuit laundries. I know a lot of the ones the accommodations do have circuit laundry you can use, and this is the same. We don't have that many residents here, so it's a total of 109 rooms, so there is only the few to use. But as you can see, it's not busy. They're all empty at the moment, so it doesn't get used all at once. And then we just have a storage cupboard, and we have a toilet, which again, if you're using the common room, obviously more than welcome to use. Just disabled access toilets, it'll come on and the lights will come on now. There's a toilet there as well. Okay, so that's me pretty much all done. I'm going to sit on this very comfy sofa. If you have any questions, please do put them in the comments. Hello again. So that's us pretty much done. So you've seen the standard studio and the premium studio. And if you have any comments, please put them down below. I'd be happy to answer. Alternatively, you're more than welcome to book a one-on-one Zoom viewing with us. We can be more than happy to arrange this. I'm sure if you contact uhomes, they'll be happy to put you through our details. Or you can just email us as well. Have a look on our website, capitalstudents.com. And you can book it all through there. We can obviously show you anything specific that you wanted to see that you didn't get a chance to see with me today. Or if there's any questions that you have, again, please just direct them to them or us, and we'll be more than happy to help. I'm just going to give it a minute to see if any more questions or anything come through. And if not, I will leave you all in peace. As I said, I'm just sat on this very comfortable sofa, which I'm going to struggle to get up from in a minute. Just in our communal area. As I said before, the street out there is actually called Ebrington Street. It's just like a small little street that leads the way to our shopping mall. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any more questions. So I will head off. But as I said, if you think of anything at all, please do let us know. Thank you for being here as well. So thank you. And if you think of anything at all, please let us know. Thank you all for joining, and see you all soon.